welcome to NICS Sports on NICS Media Hub on YouTube. My name is Mohamed Kamil. I'm your host on this show, and I'm here with my co-host, Andrew Sowusu. He's actually a sports analyst, and we are here to discuss about the Major League Soccer is coming up over the weekend. That is the English Premier League, we have the Spanish La Liga, we have the German Bundesliga, we have the Italian Serie A, and the French Ligue 1. There are exciting matches coming up over this weekend, and we are here to give you an inside discussion and analyze them very well so that you see how these games are going to go on. It's not only about football, we have other sporting activities such as athletics, such as golf. We have, how do you call it, boxing, okay, which we'll be discussing on course of this program. And Andrews, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, and over the weekends, we are here to discuss some of the major league matches coming up, okay? And then we see, when we get to England, okay, English Premier League, we have a big match coming up, which is a match between Manchester United and Liverpool. It is actually the biggest fixture, okay, that we have in England, irrespective of Manchester City playing Chelsea or maybe Liverpool playing Manchester City or wherever, okay? Because of the pedigree between these two teams in England, it is classified as the biggest match in England, okay? Then when we get to the French Ligue 1, okay, we have the Classic, okay? They call it Le Classic. It is a match played between Olympique Marseille and then PSG. Okay, it is a very, very, very big match, okay? So when a match like this is coming up, you see the fans fighting here and there in the studio, in the stadium. Then you see that a lot of things do go on when a match of such caliber is being played. Then when we get to Italian Serie A, okay, we have a match which is coming up. That is the Derby d'Italia, okay? It's a match between Inter Milan and Juventus. Yeah, they have the pedigree, the history behind these two clubs. It's not an easy match at all. Then when you get to the Spanish La Liga, wow, that is where the match comes up. Okay, it is the biggest match in club history or club football. Okay, that is the El Clasico, a match played between Real Madrid and then FC Barcelona. And this time around, Barcelona is hosting Real Madrid. And since 2019, Barca has not won a match against Real Madrid. So coming up this weekend, we are coming to see how maybe Barcelona and Real Madrid, okay, in terms of their preparation, how they are going to face this match. This encounter is very, very, very big. Though the two matches, they don't have, their form guide is not something to write home about. That is, it is very questionable. So now we are going to look at how maybe these two teams are going to fare in this match. But before that, let's try and discuss discuss some of the matches coming up over the weekend. Then when we visit the English Premier League, we have on this Friday, we have Arsenal hosting Aston Villa. Then we have tomorrow being Saturday, early kickoff. It is a match coming up between Chelsea and Norwich City. Actually, Chelsea is now leading the English Premier League table. Then Norwich City is, I think, it is a club that is carrying the entire 19 teams that are remaining in the league. That means, in terms of this fixture, you can see that we can even predict the scoreline. I think Chelsea is going to really massacre Norwich City. I think they can even give them like 7-0. Then let's see how it goes. And then we have a match coming up between Crystal Palace and Newcastle United. No, Newcastle United, they have new owners. And I think their previous match, okay, I think they lost 3-2 at home, okay, yeah, to Crystal Palace. It is unfortunate. Then we have Everton coming up against Watford. Then Leeds United host Wolves. Then we have Southampton hosting Burnley. Then we have Brighton versus Manchester City. In the Champions League, actually Manchester City beat Club Brugge, I think 5-0 or 5-1. 5 yeah, so I think Manchester City, they are in the form of their caliber. I think it's going to be an interesting match to watch. Then on Sunday, we have Brentford versus Leicester City, who beat Manchester United by 4-2. Then we have West Ham United coming up against Tottenham. It's a very, very big match because two teams are doing very well in the league. Then we have the big one coming up. That is Manchester United versus Liverpool at 3:30 p.m. Then we are going to see how such match is going to go on. Then when we take a look at the league standing, we have, I think Chelsea are now leading the league table in the English Premier League. Then we have Chelsea are leading by 19 points, then followed by Liverpool with 18 points. We have Manchester City with 17 points. We have Brighton, which comes up against Manchester City. They are just below Man City by 2 points. with 15 points. Then we have Tottenham with 15 points, then Manchester United with 14, as well as West Ham with 14 points, like that. Then we get to the Spanish La Liga, where Osasuna hosts Granada on this Friday. Then we have Valencia take up Real Mallorca. We have Cadiz hosting Alaves. We have Elche versus Espanyol. Then we have Athletic Club de Bilbao, okay, versus Villarreal. Then on Sunday, we have Sevilla hosting Levante. Then the big one coming up, that is Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It is actually called the El Clasico. Cool. Okay, this match is coming up at 2:15 p.m. I think this is a time each and everyone, especially the sports-loving guys, okay, everyone will be at the back of their television. They would like to watch such a game, okay? It's a game which is worldly watched. They can have like about 400 million viewers when such match is being played. Then we have Betis hosting Real Vallecano, which they are also on the top form. Then we have Atletico Madrid coming up against Real Sociedad. I think Real Sociedad is one of the clubs that is doing very, very well in the league. Then when you take a look at the league standing, we have Real Sociedad with 20 points. You get it? Irrespective of, see how maybe small the club is, okay, but they are leading the Spanish Premier League. Okay, there is Barcelona, there is Real Madrid, there is Atletico Madrid, there's Villarreal, there's Valencia. But you can see that Real Sociedad are actually in 9 matches. Okay, they have a massive of 20 points. You understand? So it means, and they are coming up against Atletico Madrid. You see? So it's also going to be a very, very big match. Then let's take a look at the Serie A, Italian Serie A, where on this Friday, where Torino hosts Genoa. Okay, then we have on Saturday, we have Salernitana versus Empoli. Then we have Sassuolo versus Venezia. We have Bologna hosting AC Milan. Then on Sunday, we have Atalanta, who lost, okay, they took 2 goals lead, okay, in the Champions League. Then all of a sudden, they were beaten by Manchester United, okay, by 3 goals to 2. Then I think it was a very, very disappointing scoreline from Atalanta. They host Udine. Okay, then we have Fiorentina hosting Cagliari. Then we have Verona versus Lazio. Then Roma versus Napoli. You see, Roma was beaten 6 goals to 1 by Brøndby. Okay, a very small club. Okay, in Norway, Brøndby, 6 goals to 1. And then I think Napoli also beat their counterpart, that is Legia Warsaw, in the Europa League by 3 goals to nothing. They really struggled anyway before they could beat Legia Warsaw at home. But a match like this, I think, well, we just take a look at how it's going to happen. Then we have another one, which is the Derby d'Italia. That is Inter Milan versus Juventus. It's a very, very, very big match coming up over the weekend. I think sports-loving fans are going to enjoy over this weekend. Then let's take a look at the league standing. Then we have Napoli in 8 matches. Okay, they have 24 points. All right. Then we have AC Milan. They also have 22 points, just 2 points difference. Then we have Inter Milan with 17 points. Then we have Roma with 15 points. Lazio with 14 points. We have Atalanta and Juventus with 14 points apiece. Okay, so now we are going to look at how this over the weekend, how these matches are going to see, or maybe how they could change the league log, okay, on course of the day. Now, let's take a look at the French Ligue 1. Okay, the French Ligue 1 is one of the matches people think it is a famous league. Why do they call it famous league? They call it famous league because they realize that for some few years or some number of years now, it has been PSG who has been winning the league year in, year out, until last season. I think Lille Metropole, okay, they actually surprised the entire world where they actually won the French Ligue 1. So it was like a surprise to the general public or the world that how could Lille, okay, from nowhere come and win the French Ligue 1, yeah, which features Marseille, which features Lyon, which features PSG with their stars. Okay, last season, though Messi was not part of the squad last season, but they had players like Neymar, they had players like Mbappe, they had players like Di Maria, they had players like you can mention them, Kimpembe, we have Marquinhos, and a lot. So it was a surprising thing to see that Lille Metropole could come from nowhere to win the league. Now let's look see how the features coming up for them. Then we have Nantes. They are hosting Clermont. Clermont is a new promoter side, okay, and they are not doing too well. Then we have the league, I think the league champions, okay, from last season. They are hosting Brest. Sometimes people call it Brest. Please, it's not Brest. The name is Brest. It's a French word, and I think our viewers, you have to take a very look at the pronunciation of the word. Then we have other matches coming up. That is Nice, OGC Nice, coming up against Lyon. Then we have Lens coming up against Metz. Then we have Laurent coming up against Bordeaux. Then we have Rien coming up against Troyes. Then we have Rennes coming up against Strasbourg. Then we have Monaco coming up against Montpellier. Then the big one, the Le Classique, coming up, that is Marseille playing at home to PSG at 6:45. This is one of the matches that a lot of guys will be looking up to. But do you know that, how they call it? DSTV does not show the French Liga.
Yeah.
They don't have the right? So I think we come and look at how maybe some guys will have to get the opportunity to watch such a game, because it's a big match coming up. Then let's take a look at the German Bundesliga. We have Bayern Munich coming up against Hoffenheim. Bayern Munich is on top of the form. They are on top. I think all the clubs now even fear to meet Bayern Munich, because when they get you, I think they can give you like 8, like they give to Barcelona. I remember 2 years ago, they scored them 8-2. A big club like Barcelona. Just a neutral grounds, they gave them 8-0, 8-2. You understand? Even Barcelona, I think even Barcelona were even praying the match could end. Because even if, like, let's say they could have like 10 minutes more to play, I think the scoreline would have been like 12 or 10. You understand? So they are coming up against a club like Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim is not any big club, but I think they are doing well. Then let's see, Arminia Bielefeld, they are hosting Dortmund. Then we have RB Leipzig, which is one of the billionaires club. Okay, they are hosting Greater Fort. Then we have Wolfsburg coming up against Freiburg. Then we have Hertha BSC Berlin versus Mönchengladbach. Now let's take a look at their league table. Then Bayern Munich, obviously Bayern Munich, with just 8 matches played, they have 19 points. Then Dortmund with 18 points, just 1 point separating the two. Then we have Bayer Leverkusen with 16 points. Then Freiburg with also 16 points. Now, Andrews, let's take a look at the matches coming up. Okay, I don't know which one you'll pick. Then viewers, we are going to blend our language, that is English and Chi. Though I think all of us, we can speak the Chi very well. So we blend the two. In fact, you be Chi, so they be obia beti ase na e dey agudie na ayede akuye nim na amobia fefefe. Now Andrews, now let me see I fan of no mabubo matches ni bebre I fan of Manchester United ni Liverpool eba so. Okay, that is the England. It is a match which will be coming up on Sunday. Okay, then we have a match between Marseille and PSG. PSG with their stars, big stars. I think all of them will be featuring this match. Okay. Now the way forward between these two clubs. How are they going to fare? Okay. Then we have the Derby d'Italia. We have Inter Milan and Juventus. I think Inter Milan of late, they are forming and Shadanye former fancy idea. But over these past weeks, I think Juventus they've been playing very well, and they've had some consistent winning streak. Okay, and I think okay, we'll take a look at how it goes, and then we have the El Clasico. So they're here now for discussion out to us.
Well, I'm going to pick from each of the leagues the top matches and the derbies that we have within each league. So when we go to the Premiership,
okay, I'm
going to talk more of Liverpool and Man U. Okay. Also, when you go to the French, Liga, Spanish, and the Italian Serie A, I'm going to pick on the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, which is El Clasico. Okay. And this is the first time we are playing the Clasico within some years without Messi and Ronaldo.
Okay.
Last year, there was Messi. Only Ronaldo wasn't there.
And they still lost. They lost by 3-1.
We are going to see an El Clasico which is featuring the absence of Messi and Ronaldo for the first time in so many years. Okay. And also when you go to the Italian Serie A, is going to be on Inter Milan versus Juventus, which is the old ladies versus the Nazores of the Italian Serie A. And also when you go to the French Ligue 1, which is Marseille versus PSG.
Okay.
So those are the leagues that I'm going to tackle and read or discuss a little bit or one or two insights about these top matches that we have within the various leagues, which is the English Premiership, Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, and the French League.
Okay.
So
Andrews, so which one are you going to start?
I'm going to start with the Premiership, which is
League. Okay.
Manchester United playing home against Liverpool.
Okay.
So as we can see that Man United is sitting at the table at the 6th position with 4 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses with 14 points. When you pick Liverpool, they are also sitting on top of the table with 2nd position with 5 wins and 3 draws and 0 loss.
They've not lost a match?
No, Liverpool have not lost a match.
Liverpool?
No. Team Liverpool this season, they were Premiership in him.
Okay.
Even when you move from the domestic leagues and go outside Europe, they haven't still lost a match yet this season.
So this season, both domestically and Europe, they've not lost a match?
No.
Wow.
So which is going to be a very, very, very interesting match.
Okay.
So they will be playing on this Sunday, 24th, 3:30 p.m. GMT.
Okay.
So I'm urging every viewers to just go to your various places that you watch ball. If you have your DSTV at home, you set it up and you view this exciting match. So I will be going through some insights between these two top clubs. Now my first insight, do you know that Manchester United have won just one of their last 10 Premier League meetings with Liverpool?
Just 1 in 10?
Yes, in 10.
Just
they have
1 win?
6 draws, 3 losses.
1 win?
1 win in their last 10
meetings.
Premier League meetings.
Okay. Then I think this is going to be a very, very, very tough match for Manchester United.
Yeah.
But before that, before you continue, I think Man U, they have some inclusions, in their team. That means they've beefed up their squad. The likes of Ronaldo, who is a goal machine. They added a player like Sancho, who is also very good in terms of holding the ball.
Holding the ball.
Yeah, he's very good. But I think, though he came as a very prolific player, but on course of the season, he has not had, I think he has not seen top of the match or the season yet. So I do think the inclusion of these 2 players is going to bring change to the match between Liverpool and Manchester United.
Their inclusion is not going to bring any match effect to this match.
Why do you think so? Because Ronaldo is a goal machine.
We all know Ronaldo is a goal machine. We all know that Ronaldo is a goal machine.
Remember, he decided a match versus Manchester in Atalanta.
When you leave Ronaldo, you know that he's going to score. But you know one thing? When he came on his first 3 matches, he complained to the coach that he's not old. He needs to run fast, so he needs the ball fast. So he talked to the coach that the midfielders have to be releasing the ball for him fast. Which they are now improving on it.
So in the nutshell, Ronaldo is just a game decider, right? It's a game decider.
Yeah.
So don't you think maybe this match coming up between Manchester United, where Ronaldo is now present, he can cause a surprise by beating Liverpool this time around?
He can only cause the surprise when the ball is being distributed to him as he wishes.
And I think we share players like Bruno Fernandes, who is on top of his game. Bruno Fernandes is doing very well. Pogba is there. In their holding midfielders, we have, I think, McTominay and then Fred. I think they are going to do the destroying in the midfield, where they'll put the ball to Pogba and I think Bruno Fernandes. Now, maybe Piama Ronaldo now Abashe. Though we share Liverpool, so they are Liverpool. Once a ball, I'm born like Jinjin pressing. It is a kind of footballer, Georgian Klopp elbow. Jinjin pressing. And to my nyabo na tata what I say. Ball who kasa. Into Bibisano. Like, is it also going to be a problem? Like Manchester United coming up against Liverpool, in terms of maybe winning the ball? Can they really play the comfort or like play their usual football where they can spot spaces in the Liverpool half to make sure that the ball is being given to Ronaldo to score?
Yeah, it's
Mo
going
Salah,
to be.
look at their front three. We have Mo Salah, we have Sadio Mane, then we have either Diego Jota will play or Roberto Firmino will play. You understand? So a match like this, like their front three, they are on top of their form. You know, Salah has been destroying defenders in the Premier League. So coming up against the back four of Manchester United, which features Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
I think
Varane
is injured. I don't know whether he will play this match. Then if Varane will not play, automatically Lindelof is going to play. And then we have Wan-Bissaka. But what we say, your friend say, Mo Salah no, operating from maybe a Luke Shaw ebon. And we feel say Luke Shaw bet ma attacking ana.
Bad Diama Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is going to face a whole lot of trouble because Mo Salah is Mo Salah. He doesn't care who's in front of him.
Okay, intimeba. And they say no. Say man you followers no. So what tata live of mo followers say be ya boss be brain na ko Mo Salah wa. O feel say like bet my effective all game no man.
Yeah, it's going to be effective because sometimes when you check Salah, even when the supplies are not coming, he tries to draw back when they are defending so that when he get the ball, then he starts his pace, run with the ball with the dribbling.
Okay, so say no. Strategy ben I feel say like only gonna switch. Okay. Or my strategy a bit ma eliminate and neutralize Mo Salah e game them because who game now Liverpool set up now. What me want say Mo Salah no. Only as the most dangerous player in the squad. Okay. Until with that, you know, I will say like a coach like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which though Jurgen Klopp is far better in terms of experience wise. Okay, coaching experience or experience in the Brina chain. So what do you think? Like if your strategy banner, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to map up to eliminate. Okay, though most of them will be playing, but to eliminate the presence of game. So they be uncausing havoc to Manchester United.
I think going into this game, the best thing that, as a coach, the best thing that they have to do to the Liverpool team is allow Mo Salah to do what he does best.
Okay.
And cut supplies from those midfielders of Liverpool who is going to supply him balls.
Okay.
Also, if they also want to score more goals, then he should talk to his men, Pogba. You know, Pogba is a good passer, but he always want to do that keche style and be holding on to ball, which Ronaldo doesn't like it like that.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that the moment they win any tackle, they supply the ball faster to them.
Okay. All right. So okay, that is Liverpool versus Manchester United. So what is your prediction on that match?
My prediction, before I go to the prediction, let me glance you through the remaining of my insight and you will be more excited about. Following their last 4-2 win at Manchester United, which Liverpool scored them, Liverpool are looking to secure consecutive league victories at Old Trafford for the first time since January 2002. Wow. Since January 2002.
I think this will not happen.
And Manchester United.
Okay, so right now let's take a look at quick one predictions between the Derby d'Italia. No, okay, the Clasico. Sure. What is your prediction?
So my prediction within this will be maybe 3-0 or 3-1 in favor of Madrid.
Madrid. Okay, yeah. Quick one prediction. Derby d'Italia.
Italia, I'll go in for Juventus.
Juventus will beat Inter Milan.
Yeah, the old ladies.
Inter Milan is playing home.
Yeah.
So they still lost.
Yeah, they are going to lose.
Okay.
Maybe 2-0.
2-0. Wow. Okay, let's share a friend say
the League
Classico no. PSG Marseille. What's the PSG Marseille? We should be on top of gidi. Fans no corner players no butu like okay last incidents name Akolebi. Oh. Nema China no butu no. Oh. Inyina na akono name Akola say akono friend ade. Oh, that kind of racism in football. Oh. So like Marseille ni PSG share gidi on top of gidi. Do you feel say like everything?
Well, in their game, in the first maybe 5 minutes, you have a exciting game.
Okay.
But going into the last part of the match, it will become chaos. from the fans to the players and everything. But looking at things, I think with the form that PSG is having and the addition that they have made this year, they are going to beat Marseille, maybe maximum of 3.
But I know PSG have not been playing well, irrespective of their squad.
Yeah, they have not been playing well.
But the results matters, right? The results matter.
Yeah, results matter. Because do you know that all the meetings between the two, whether playing home or away, I'm talking about Olympic Marseille.
Okay.
Anytime they concede 2 goals.
Wow.
Anytime they concede 2 goals, whether home or away, playing against PSG, even if they will win by 10 goals, they have to concede 2 goals.
Wow.
For so many years.
So what is your prediction?
So I'll go in for maybe a 3-0 or maybe 3-1 in favor of PSG.
Amazing program, and this program is actually brought to you by NICS IT and Business Solutions Limited. We need a website for your business. You need a mobile app for your business. We need to look nowhere than NICS IT and Business Solutions Limited. Call NICS IT and Business Solutions Limited on 0506-211-264. Not only these services, we have digital marketing services we render. We have social media boosting. If you have a business and we would like you to go viral on top of the internet, just look nowhere than NICS IT and Business Solutions Limited. Locate NICS IT and Business Solutions Limited in Kumasi Airport Roundabout near Gold Filling Station. We are always there to give you a very, very, very good services that can have an effect on your business. Thank you very much for making time. See you next time. Bye.